one of the things that attracted me to Living Stream was that I knew that it was part of the Supportive Communities Network, and and then I knew right away that it's a place where people could feel safe because I followed that for many, many years, since the 80s, since the early years of BMC and some other things. And so I think it's an excellent thing for the church to provide.
By the very nature of what it's about, it's a welcoming, inclusive congregation. You sense that in the conversations that are happening during the evening worship services or the fellowship time. Um, it's just there. One feels a sense, and I've felt a sense of being welcomed and welcoming for those who participate.
Living Stream is a welcoming congregation from wherever someone might be. And we don't have to be, do, say, look like something specific. It's a wide open acceptance.
I have felt welcomed as a gay person, more so through Living Stream and some of my experiences in person, even at annual conference, have felt unsafe. But I always feel safe sharing my story, sharing who I am, being who I am. I know there's no judgment, and that I'm accepted as a true member of a faith community.
I do think that if people uh, were concerned about being in a traditional congregation, this is a alternative, and because it's different, it's an open avenue to people who are nervous in an in-person setting.
Well, I know that in a couple of cases, individuals have joined our Sunday worship and in the chat say that they are there for the first time, and are willing to offer that they are having very personal, intimate problems, and they don't leave. They stick around for a while, and I assume that means because they feel comfortable having acknowledged their situation in the service and the feedback that they immediately got in the chat. So I think that that indicates that maybe we are a safe place, that they feel like it's a safe place to be.
It's interesting that no matter where we are, what part of the world we might be in, because we do reach different parts of the world, everyone comes together gracefully, gratefully, and enjoys each other and becomes connected and has lifelong relationships that are positive.
As someone who is neurodivergent and is part of the overall group that tends to be a primary theme of conversation in the church, it can be intimidating to try to join a new physical congregation, especially if you're concerned about how you'll be received and how you'll be received over the long term. None of that exists, in my opinion, with Living Stream Church of the Brethren. We truly do welcome all, and part of that is because we can talk to one another individually and in the group setting. We can be there for one another, and whether it's the difficulty of getting there in body and not just in spirit, an online congregation can help with that, because it's the opportunity to remain in connection, remain in affiliation when maybe you personally have struggled to connect directly.